So this is lecture video number 2 for the Energy Resources Chapter 13, very short. So what we want to do is look at the advantages and disadvantages of using fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are limited. They will disappear. And environmentally, they have a very big downside on the back end for environmental um, costs, pollution, and global greenhouse gases, things like that. So we use them because they're easy. They're easily available, fairly inexpensive to get out of the ground and process if you don't take into all the environmental costs. And our country was built on it. So we actually have the infrastructure built for this type of fuel. Uh, by using it though, causes air, water pollution, greenhouse gases. So we know the disadvantages. I think we tend to ignore them. Okay, so let's look at the world and how this happens. So I want you kind of compare us in 2015. I don't know if this has really changed that much in the last 5 years, but what you're looking at is how commercial energy is used in this country and around the world. And I want you to know 90% of the energy is really non renewable. And you can see oil and coal and natural gas are kind of the three big ones. A little bit smaller nuclear power. And then unfortunately, only 10% is being used as um, renewable. And that number needs to get bigger. Um, and again, non renewable resources are just that, they're non-renewable. Eventually we will run out, so we have to go there anyway. I don't understand why. I kind of understand but we really need to kind of head for that sustainability that we've been talking about all semester. Okay. And unfortunately what happens is some energies have a low net energy yield, which we talked about at the end of the last one, which basically means that the energy out is very small for the energy that has to be invested. And to get those then to market, they have to be subsidized. And so here we're showing you nuclear power. And that right there, that picture is a local nuclear power plant. It's been decommissioned. Um, but that is the one off. You can actually see it off the highway, and so that is San Onofre. Um, and anyway, so what I'm trying to get at is nuclear power, even oil today, is being subsidized by our government. And as long as that happens, it doesn't make a fair playing field for some of the other types. We used to and a little bit subsidize some of the renewable sources. But we were a leader back in Ronald Reagan's era in solar power, and the government was subsidizing that. And then Ronald Reagan pulled it. He said if it is really truly um, a type of energy that is competitive, then we shouldn't have to subsidize it. Although we still continue to subsidize oil, so the logic doesn't make sense. And so we really need to think about what are the major costs. And so with that, we will stop the share. We'll stop the recording.